The new feature focus for the Jurassic World Evolution 3 has just been released, and it tells us more about the family units. There is some really interesting information about the juvenile dinos in it, but it also confirms 3 new additions when it comes to the dinosaur species. And those are the Patagotitan, the new sauropod that has never been included in any of the previous games, the returning Quetzalcoatlus, and also this little baby that I believe is an Ankylosaurus. Okay, so let's see the video first and then we'll break it down to talk about all the news.
Welcome back, park managers. In this module, we'll be exploring the unique dynamics that form within various dinosaur families, making sure you know what to look out for when introducing juveniles into an enclosure and setting the foundation for them to thrive and expand. Dinosaur juveniles may sometimes have different needs to their parents, but as with any species, the child's needs are always the priority, and their welfare will impact on that of their parents. With both paleo and social needs to consider, you may have to alter your enclosures in order for the juveniles to settle in. Paleo needs cover environment and available food types, while social needs can be as specific as how many male dinosaurs are inside the territory. Paying attention to these needs will pay off, as a happy dinosaur means happy guests and increased park appeal. Plus, it will also benefit you later down the line when your thriving juveniles mature. So it's crucial to monitor your juveniles early on. You'll find that some dinosaurs like to stay close to their immediate family, whilst others follow more of a herd mentality, or even bold enough to follow any adult, no matter the species. I'm sure it won't be long before your enclosures are lively with dinosaurs and your parks are busy with guests. In the meantime, be sure to watch the rest of our modules for further training on managing your parks.
Okay, so basically in this feature focus, they tell us what we need to do to make our juveniles dinos happy. We firstly learned that the juvenile dinos might have a different diet to their parents, for example when it comes to the sauropods, which makes sense because the parents are basically taller and they can eat leaves out of the trees, while the juveniles are tiny, they are not as tall, so they probably eat something that grows closer to the ground that they can reach. And we need to make sure that they have something like this in their enclosure to meet their paleo needs. We can clearly see here that the adult Patagotitan is like completely happy, it has 100% of comfort, but the juvenile Patagotitan that is in the same enclosure is not as happy. It only has 76% of comfort because it is missing ground fruit, and we need to make sure that it will get its ground fruit to be completely happy. By the way, the Patagotitan looks amazing. I am already in love with it. The model is just so beautiful and I just am so surprised and happy that they included it. By the way, huge thanks to Frontier for sending me this video a little bit earlier. This is the second feature focus that I got from them. Unfortunately, for the first time, I didn't have time to record a voiceover and edit the video, but hey, we are here today and we are doing it, and I hope that I will have time for this in the future. However, I will be on a little zoo trip next week, and I hope that they won't share anything new next week, but if they do, I will probably end up adding something without the voiceover once again, just to update you guys on that. Now let's talk about the second species that they are featuring here, the Quetzalcoatlus. We can see the juvenile Quetzalcoatlus that is so cute, and it is missing a fish, so we need to add a fish feeder for it to make it completely happy. By the way, in here we can see that all the feeders from the previous games are returning to Jurassic World Evolution 3. So there's goat feeder, there's a meat feeder, we have the fish feeder and also the shark feeder and a fish feeder for the lagoon. So unfortunately, I don't think that there will be any news regarding the feeders in the Jurassic World Evolution 3, but maybe they are not showing us everything right now. They also tell us that the juveniles can have different social needs. In here we can see that this baby Quetzalcoatlus has some cohabitation issue, and they say that some species can have very specific social needs. So sometimes, for example, the juveniles don't like when there's too many male adult individuals in the enclosure, and we can solve that by moving some of them into a different enclosure, for example. The Quetzalcoatlus looks just incredible. I'm so happy that it is returning think it is one of the most iconic dinos in this game, but also what makes me so happy is seeing those rock formations and also these bits of terraforming and aviaries. I think that this will make them look so much interesting and so much just beautiful, and I am very curious to see if the flying reptiles will be actually be able to land on those rock formations, and if they will be able to, that will be just so amazing. They also say that the comfort of the dinos affects your park appeal and also the guests' happiness, so you need to pay attention to that the juveniles are happy. But they also mentioned that the happy juveniles may benefit you in the future when they are adults. Maybe they'll have better stats as adults, we don't know that, but definitely it will affect something. So it's a very cool additional management aspect of caring about the juveniles in a slightly different way that you care about the adult dinos. I just cannot recall any other game that actually does that. I think that in any other games, like in Planet Zoo, for example, the small ones have the same needs as the adults, so it is actually very cool and actually super realistic. Next up, we have this small information about the herding, I think. So they said that some dinos like to stay in their small families, just as this Quetzalcoatlus, but some of them will follow like a herd mentality, which means that they will move in herds, of course. Probably the small ones will just, follow the herds no matter if there's like, I don't know, their parents or not, they will just move with the herd. But also some other species of dinos might join the herd and move along with it, which is so amazing. They specifically say that some of the juveniles might follow the adults from different species, which is also so cool. In here we can see the Enclosure that is following the herd of the Brachiosaurus, which is so amazing. Also, this animation between the juvenile and the adult Brachiosaurus is so adorable. I just love it so much. Okay, I think that this is actually all that was included in this feature focus. I'm getting more and more excited about the Jurassic World Evolution 3 with each and every of those videos. I really cannot wait for this game. I hope you guys are excited as well. If you enjoyed the video, please consider to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you would like to hear more about Jurassic World Evolution 3, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And of course, leave me a comment and tell me what you think about the new additions, about the new species, and about the juveniles in this game. Thank you guys so much for watching, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!